Tayfun, you fought Sidichai. It was a super close decision. You fought once inside the one circle. How important is it to you, and how much would it mean to you to get your first win in this promotion?
Very important, because last time I lost, and I never lost twice in my career. So going back to back, so I have to win this fight.
Enriko, you're coming off of a loss to David Kiria, but you already have a win over one of the best fighters in the division, Chingiz Alazov. So does that mean that you're close to being a contender again for the title with a win here?
Yeah, for sure. I come out of a loss of David Kiria, but we did mistakes. Every fighter, every professional fighter is learning from mistakes. So we whipped out our mouth, and we are looking forward for the next fight. And for sure, we hope it will be a win.
Both of you guys have fought some of the very best in the world. You yourselves are some of the very best in the world. But Tayfun, how do you rate Enriko? Is he a great for you? And how big of a test is this?
I think it's a big test, because Enriko is a hard fight for every fighter. You see all of his fights. Every fighter, win or loss, he makes it very difficult for them. So Enriko is a very hard fight.
How do you feel about your number 5 ranking in the division? Enriko currently unranked. Do you think you at 5 is fair? Do you think that Enriko not being ranked is fair?
I think it's fair, because I lost to Sidichai in a split decision after 1.5 year layoff. So they saw I have more in me than what I show. So I think it's fair.
Do you think you're in range of a title shot right now?
If I win from Enriko, I think I will go to top 3, and after top 3, I will get a title shot, I think.
Enriko, how do you feel about the division in general now and your status in the division?
Yeah, for sure. The division, the 70 kilo division in one is the best division of the world. So there are only top fighters. I'm not ranked, you told already, but there are not only 5 world-class fighters. Everybody's a world-class fighter. And yeah, in this fight, we will prove that we deserve to be ranked in the top 5. And yeah, that's it.
Enriko, David Kiria's his style. Why did you fight the way you fight? You cannot fight against Kiria like this. Why did you make that big mistake?
Yeah, for sure. It's easy to say it as a fighter after a fight, but also in the fight, you're sometimes not there with the head. And that's it. It was not my day. We did a mistake. It was not our game plan, and shit happens. It was a lucky punch.
Okay, thank you.
Enriko, what did you think of Tayfun's fight with Sidichai?
For sure. It was a hard fight, also split fight, split decision. Sidichai is not without reason the pound-for-pound fighter. He did it smart. He countered Tayfun out and deserved the win, in my opinion.
How do you look back on that fight now? Is that a fight that you want to get back, Tayfun?
Yes, of course I want to get back to that fight, because, like I said before, it was 1.5 year layoff. Broke my hand, a lot of things. It was new for me at this organization. So, and then come and compete against one of the best. I think I didn't do wrong, but I want a rematch, and I know I can beat him easily.
Despite not getting the win, Enriko, did he impress you on his debut?
Everybody know that Tayfun is one of the best fighters of the world, but he not impressed me with the performance he showed the world, and we hope he will show a better performance against me.
What do you think, Tayfun?
I think he's right. I'm not happy with my performance also, but now is a good time to show him.
What were your thoughts on the Grand Prix overall, Enriko?
Yeah, for sure. It was a very good Grand Prix, and Chingiz has made his way now to the final. He changed his style to aggressive style, and yeah, I'm very looking forward for the final now against Sidichai, against Alazov. How smart Sidichai will fight, how he can handle the pressure from Alazov, and yeah, I'm very excited for the final.
Tayfun, you were critical about Enriko's performance in his last fight, but what about his win over Chingiz Alazov? Did that impress you?
Yeah, it impressed me. It was a very good fight, really. It surprised me also, because I didn't think he would have won, but I saw Alazov fight without a game plan. He was moving to his left hand, going backwards, he wasn't there also. So it was a good win, but I don't think it was the real Alazov.
Do you think that's fair, Enriko?
Everybody has his own opinion, so we will see it in the ring.
How pleased were you with that win, and how important is that for you and your future in the division?
I think it was a very important win for me against Alazov. I fought him now twice, and I know how to fight him. And I showed the world also that I'm one of the best fighters of the world, and I can beat also good fighters. And I think when Alazov will win now the tournament, it was a more important win for me for also maybe in the future a title shot.
Tayfun, you haven't had a knockout since 2018. Do you feel like one is coming here?
I'm not gonna look for the knockout, but I'm prepared for a 3-round fight with him because he has a good chin, he has a good condition, but you never know what happens.
How about you, Enriko? You got a lovely knockout against Arman Petrosian. Do you sense one against Tayfun here?
For sure, every fighter wants to knock out his opponent. I'm also prepared for 3 rounds, and nobody knows what happened in the fight. Knockout can be every time, everywhere in the ring, in every situation. So yeah, we will see what happened in this ring.
Where do you see yourself as more dangerous than Tayfun?
My pressure. I am the more pressure fighter than Tayfun.
Do you agree with that assessment, Tayfun?
Yes, he can pressure, but I think I'm the smarter.
Enriko, do you think he's a smarter fighter?
We will see. We will see it. How he can handle with the pressure.
Can you give us your predictions for Alisov versus Sidichai? How do you see that going, Tayfun?
I don't know. I didn't think about that fight. I don't know.
Do you have any thoughts, Enriko?
I think Alazov will start again with hard pressure, but now it's the thing how smart Sidichai will fight or counter the pressure. So it will be a close fight. I think it will be a very close fight and a good fight.
How do you prepare for a guy like Tayfun, Enriko, without giving us away too much of your game plan?
Yeah, for sure. My team watch all the fights of Tayfun. I also know Tayfun for a couple of years. I saw a lot of fights of him, and yeah, my team made a game plan. I also did a trainings camp with my second gym in the Netherlands, and yeah, I'm well prepared.
The same question for you, Tayfun. You mentioned his pressure. How do you deal with a guy like Enriko, and how do you show that you're the more dangerous fighter?
Yeah, we know he's a pressure fighter, so we let everyone at the gym go southpaw and pressure me. So that's the only way you can prepare for him.
What will it mean to get a name like him on your CV?
Big. It will be very big because he's a big name in the sport. We've beaten some big names, so it will be a very honor to beat him.
Do you guys feel like it's a special time for the sport? Do you think we're going through a bit of a golden age with these incredible talents in the division? And you look at the other divisions as well, Enriko?
Yeah, for sure. I think the division and the time for the fight is also a very great time, because in this division there is no bad fight. There are only top class fights. And I think also all the audience in Europe is waiting for a couple of years of this fight and of this matchup.
The same question for you. Do you think it's a special time for the sport right now, Tayfun?
I think so, yes, because all the good fighters are here, so it's a very special time for us, because everyone is waiting for fights from the featherweight division. So it's very good.
How intrigued are you by Superbon versus Marat? I know they've fought before. It went one way. Do you think it's going to be different this time?
I don't know. Marat has a good punch. He has only one punch to connect, and I think it can be over. So you never know.
Enriko, do you think Superbon has leveled up since last time they fought?
It's the thing I told already. We are all professional fighters, and there are only a few or little mistakes who can change a fight. So every fighter can win every fight. It's from day to day, other day.
If you get a big win here, Enriko, what do you want next?
To be the one. I am here to be the one.
How are you going to get there? Which guy is going to get you there?
There are a lot of guys in the division. They are ranked up me. So everybody who is ranked, I will fight. I will love to fight. Also against Sidichai, I want my rematch. Petrosian's also waiting. I'm also waiting for the rematch against him. And yeah, there are a lot of fighters in this division.
Will you call for that if you get the win here, or will you let one decide?
We will see what the future will bring us. But now, first thing is focus on Tayfun on Friday and then our win.
Tayfun, what about you? Is that your style? Are you happy to call your shot? Do you know who you want next?
No. I'm just focused on this fight first, and after that I'll see.
Gentlemen, it's been a real pleasure. We can't wait to see you fight. Thank you.